The Lion and the Mouse, a fable of friendship and courage. In a vast and warm jungle, where the trees rose like giants and the river shone like silver ribbons under the radiant sun, lived a majestic lion. He was the king of the jungle, an imposing being with a golden mane that waved to the wind, and his roar resonated like a thunder, filling with respect and fear all the animals that inhabited his kingdom. If you have enjoyed these stories and you have been carried away by fantasy, I invite you to join our community. One day, while the lion was enjoying a refreshing sleep under the shade of a large baobab, a small mouse, curious and playful, decided to venture to explore his surroundings. With his gray fur and his bright eyes, the mouse moved agilely between the leaves, enjoying the warmth of the sun that filtered through the branches. Without realizing it, he ran on the lion's leg, waking him up from his deep sleep. The angry lion opened his eyes and found the tiny mouse trembling with fear. "What do you dare to do, insignificant creature?" roared the lion, his voice echoing in the jungle like a distant echo. "Do you think you are brave enough to bother the king of the jungle?" The mouse, feeling that his heart was beating fast, looked up and, despite his fear, said in a trembling voice, "Forgive me, great king. It was not my intention to bother you. I was just playing. I promise you that I will not do it again." His eyes reflected sincerity, and his small body trembled, not only out of fear, but also out of the courage it took to gather. The lion, surprised by the audacity of the little mouse, decided to let him go. "Okay, little one, I forgive you this time. But remember, not every day a king is so generous." With a movement of his powerful leg, the lion made a farewell gesture, and the relieved mouse quickly walked away, grateful for the king's mercy. "Thank you, King Lion. Someday, if you need my help, do not hesitate to call me." Days passed, and the mouse could not stop thinking about the lion. Although he was small and fragile, he felt that there was something special about his encounter. He decided that, in some way, he wanted to show his gratitude. So, every time he passed near the lion's cave, he left him small gifts, a sunflower seed, a piece of fruit, or even a fresh leaf. The lion, although he did not need them, smiled when he saw the mouse's dedication. One day, while the lion was walking through the jungle, he found himself trapped in a network of hunters. The strong threads entangled his mane and legs, and despite his attempts to free himself, the lion realized that he was in serious trouble. His roar of despair resounded throughout the jungle, and the fearful animals moved away, leaving the king alone in his anguish. However, the little mouse, hearing the lion's cry, ran to the source of the sound. When he arrived, he saw his friend trapped, and, without hesitation, he approached. "Do not worry, Lion King. I will help you," exclaimed the mouse, although his heart was beating fast. The lion, surprised by the mouse's bravery, answered him, "How can you help me, little one? I am a king, and you are just a mouse." But the mouse, determined, began to bite the threads of the network with his sharp teeth. With each bite, the lion felt that the pressure was relieved a little more. Finally, after a hard effort, the mouse managed to free the lion. This, grateful and amazed, looked at the mouse with new eyes. "I cannot believe it. You have risked your life for me, a king. I never thought that someone so small could be so brave." The mouse smiled, his heart overflowing with joy. Sometimes, true greatness is not measured by size, but by the value and friendship we share. From that day, the lion and the mouse became great friends. The lion learned that even the smallest can be of great help, and the mouse discovered that bravery has nothing to do with size, but with the heart. Together, they traveled the jungle, helping other animals in trouble and sharing adventures. The lion, with his strength, and the mouse, with his ingenuity, showed that friendship can overcome any obstacle. And so, in the jungle, the story of the lion and the mouse was told, reminding everyone that no matter how big or small we are, we can always make a difference in the lives of others. Moral: true friendship and courage can come from the most unexpected places. Never underestimate others for their size. If you have enjoyed these stories and you have been carried away by fantasy, I invite you to join our community. Until next time,